Welcome back, YouTubers, to another WWE vlog in HD with me, Daniel Parkin, and this guy sitting next to me is NJ!
What's up?
What's up, NJ? And we are the British Fist. That's going to be awesome when we keep doing that in the videos. Today we're going to be doing part 3 of our Q&A video. In this video we're going to be addressing 2 questions which are slightly more complex that we needed a bit more time to answer, to go through. So let's start with the first question, which is from a user on YouTube called NFL for Life 95. Again, a regular commenter on our videos who also had a question in our Q&A. But he asked us a very good question, which we think we'll spend a couple of minutes answering. Who do you think will face Undertaker at Wrestlemania 28 now? How good of a question is that?
That's very good, because there's many possibilities that could maybe go for it.
I think what when we were discussing this, we got four people who we think could face for different reasons. The first one we thought was Mr. Britain himself, Wade Barrett.
Yeah, because to be honest, there were talks about that. The WrestleMania just gone, but they didn't do it because of I don't know what their reason was.
Yeah.
But like, he's a talented wrestler, and I think Taker wanted to face him, but they're just changing plan at the last minute, probably.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, like you said, Taker wanted to face him. If there's going to be, at the moment, right, if there's going to be one young star in the WWE to sort of grapple, wrestle with the Undertaker and possibly take his streak, if they're not going to use someone like a Cena or an Orton, who else could it be apart from someone like Wade Barrett, an up-and-coming star?
To be honest, if it does come to be Wade Barrett, I'll say go Barrett, because it'd be a great match, I'm pretty sure.
And it would pretty much solidify his status as a main event guy, wouldn't it?
Hopefully, if he does go on to face Taker, it'll keep him up there in the main events.
Definitely. Any other reasons why I think Wade Barrett, apart from his amazing Britishness?
That's it. That's how we see him.
All right. The next person who we think could face Undertaker at WrestleMania 28, potentially breaking the streak, is the second face man in the WWE at the moment, which is Randy Orton, for obvious reasons.
They've been against each other before, and Randy Orton put on one hell of a great fight.
If I'm right in saying this, I think the Orton Undertaker match was probably one of Randy Orton's best matches.
I'm sure it was
for a while.
And I think if because he's been called the Legend Killer before, and I think if he was to take a streak, it would be great for him and help him to move up more than what he really is.
And it could also aid a heel turn, which we all know someone like Randy Orton needs, because at the moment as a face, he's getting boring. Even the biggest Randy Orton fan must say he's getting boring now.
For sure, he would.
Definitely better as a heel. And the Legend Killer gimmick was awesome. I love that gimmick.
Same here.
Yeah. And also with Cena versus The Rock as well, you can't have someone like John Cena, so the next best person you could have is Randy Orton.
That's very true.
Have you got any comments on that?
No, I think, to be honest, if it happens, good. But like we said before, Wade would be a better choice.
Yeah. If it was Randy Orton versus Taker, would you be cheering for Orton or Taker?
Well, depending on what happens between now and then, I'm thinking it'd be Orton.
All right then. Okay. So next person we got, and I'm just going to let you take the stage here, NJ. Go on, you can take the stage for this one.
Okay.
I'm going to move away.
All right. It's happened before, but I'm just saying that before WrestleMania, we're going to have Triple H versus Undertaker. It might happen before WrestleMania or at WrestleMania itself. People will be like, "Oh, not again, not again, not again." But to be honest, Undertaker said, "I want you to take me down." And if he meant that, I think, to be honest, it'll happen in a different way than what we think.
And I'm back. Well, can I just say my personal opinion is, although they did put on a great match, it was an epic match, I think having them face each other again would be it wouldn't be as good as, say, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. But they did it with them, so why not do it with Triple H and Taker?
Well, with Triple H and Taker, they've been against you twice now. I'm saying maybe the third time they'll do it differently to what we think to make it happen.
If someone in WWE right now, not a young star, but if someone in WWE right now was going to end the streak, it would probably either be Cena or Triple H.
Triple H, he'd be a great choice, because he's been there a long time with Taker, so to be honest, and Taker keeps saying, "I want you to take me down," so it would make perfect sense if he does somehow do it.
And let's be honest, this WrestleMania, we have Shawn Michaels who almost broke the streak, and that was the most believable time we thought someone could actually break the streak. But Triple H, when he did 3 pedigrees in a tombstone, I actually genuinely thought he was going to break the streak.
It would have been good if he did, but come WrestleMania 20, there's 3 people we've named so far. Now, one more.
Oh, I'm going to let you take the floor again here, NJ.
Oh, thank you.
Go on, you have your bit.
Okay, it's happened before, once, twice, but his brother, Kane. I think Kane deserves to do it, because Taker's been beating him time after time after time, and I think with Kane, his brother burying Taker for good would be a great moment for Kane, and as we've said with Wade, keep him up to the top of the WWE.
The reason why I'm giving NJ his little bit here is because I know he's a big Triple H fan and a big Kane fan, and I know he'd really appreciate me letting him have his opinion on the thing. So, if you want my opinion, you've got brother versus brother there. You've got plenty of history. It would definitely give Kane a push, which he probably deserves, in both our opinions. And let's face it, we've seen them two fight before, which might be a bad thing in some people's eyes, but you know, there's so much history there, and it could be a good match. And to Kane to end the streak, would it be believable?
Taker really wouldn't like that. Taker really wouldn't.
But would it be believable? That's my question.
Well, we've got a year for it to be believable. We've got a year.
Let's hope. Do we think, apart from those 4 stars, there is anyone else? Because I can't really think of anyone else in the WWE right now who could face Taker and potentially break the streak.
No.
It's not. Is that the problem at the moment? Is WWE? You know, they don't have many believable people in there that could break the streak. You can't just put someone like R-Truth in there because it's just not believable.
No, and like they've stopped the line with Cena now. People have been saying it'll be Cena. They've stopped that now because they've got The Rock there.
Yeah. So in our opinion, most likely going to be Wade Barrett, but we don't know. But it could also be Triple H or someone else or Randy Orton. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's that question. Thank you very much for that question. That was a brilliant question in my opinion.
I liked it.
The next question is also very good. It's from NJ. It's from your friend Daryl.
From the Bar Superstar, and he asked,
"Oh, what a name again! How many people on Twitter have awesome names? The Bears Superstar."
Clever thinking. Now, do you think that WWE, with the current landscape of the WWE, need to dissolve some of the stuff like the core tag team titles, or even merge mid-carder titles?
Okay, so we've got 3 things in there which we can concentrate on. The first thing I think we should talk about is the releasings. Now, WWE, if they're going to operate as a business, need to get rid of the people they're not going to use, and especially with the cancelling of superstars, you know, they're not going to have anywhere to show some people that they need to release. So releasings are definitely needed. Do you think?
Yeah, because that will give maybe not a lot more money, but releasing them just so we have the rest that are needed, that are used, would give money, will help WWE with their money.
So that's one thing we think WWE should dissolve, and they are definitely dissolving at the moment. We also have opinions on the core as well.
Yeah.
You have an opinion on the core?
If you've seen our past video, I just said that they're breaking down to pieces now, and to be honest, why have a group that is not working well together? You don't have any ideas for why keep them around.
Yeah. They are pretty much a second-rate Nexus, aren't they? Let's face it.
Even Nexus is
gone.
They're back together, it looks like, but to be honest, I don't see why you brought them back.
No, don't see it really going anywhere. They've already buried Nexus. But as part of this whole core thing, the Barrett could main event if he's on his own. They can't do it when he's with the core. They definitely should break up the core like sometime soon, so that Barrett can have his main event chance, if he's going to get that chance, of course.
That's true.
So other things, well, like we had you mentioned the tag team titles in this question. Now, we don't believe they should dissolve the tag team titles. You know, they've been an integral part of WWE since, you know, probably when it first started. But lately, they've started to go out a little bit of touch with the tag team title belts. They shouldn't really dissolve them. They should try and work on them.
Like we say, tag team matches are entertaining. They're things that we want to watch and we want to see more of.
And some of the most entertaining people we've had are tag teams, like Edge and Christian, Rock and Sock Connection, Hardys, Dudleys. Some of the best wrestlers we've had come from those tag teams.
I think instead of getting rid of them, dissolving them, I think all WWE need to do is work on them more.
Like a draft.
A draft would save them, I'm pretty sure.
Or an idea that NJ came up with, have a tag team NXT.
That could save it, because there'll be about six tag team there that can, like you used to what NXT's like, when it finishes, the losers still come in.
Yeah.
I think we'll get so many tag teams if that happens.
Okay. We also had a couple of opinions on the US title and the mid-card titles in general. We both believe they should get rid of the US title, for the main reason being 2 mid-card belts is just too much now. You need the mid-card belts to mean more, and having 1 IC belt would definitely do that, would you say?
And we grew up with the IC, not the US, we grew up with the Intercontinental title. So for mid-carders to only have that 1 title would combine both shows in a way together and have various matches, which would be entertaining to see. And
also, let's not forget that the IC belt, when it used to mean something, used to enable people like Ricky Steamboat or Macho Man Randy Savage to go to the top. In some cases, it was even more important than the actual main title itself.
Because now, same about that. Now we have mid-carders going for the tag titles, like Santino. He shouldn't be up there going for the tags. He should be in the Intercontinental section. Vladimir Kozlov, even though we think he's going to be relieved, he should be down in there. Mark Henry maybe there. So to be honest, they've got so many superstars going for the wrong title here.
Yeah.
Or superstars, I mean wrestlers.
And let's face it, some of these mid-carders really need exposure so they can get pushed. And having one title there could really do that, I think, personally.
But we'll have to see. If W are not going to change that, then all I would say is push the right wrestlers towards the title.
Yeah. Another thing which you didn't mention in the question, but we thought W could get rid of was some pay-per-views.
Yeah, there's like... I wouldn't say there's too many because I was used to once a month, but minusing them would help in so many ways.
Yeah. I mean, what is it, like 13 pay-per-views, 14 a month now?
It's about
a year even?
Yeah.
14 a month, bloody hell, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I mean, if you get rid of some pay-per-views, let's face it, between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania, there was, what, 6 weeks of build? And they didn't build it very well, but they have a lot of time to build. And better build means there's more anticipation for matches, and it means there's probably a better pay-per-view as well. And also, you don't get throwaway pay-per-views like Elimination Chamber.
No, but like, the way I see it is, we have so many wrestlers that the reason their final match at a pay-per-view is not good is because the build-up between them has not been strong enough. Yeah, it's had some big moments, but not enough to call it actually a decent match.
Yeah. The thing is, to me at the moment, you have throwaway pay-per-views like Extreme Rules. They suck. As a concept, they suck. And this brings us on to our next thing, which is the gimmick pay-per-views.
So many of them.
Yeah.
Fatal 4-way. Come on, W. What the hell are you thinking?
What are they going to do next? Triple threat? Singles?
Yeah,
Divas?
Stupid
Brian Panties?
If they bring that back.
That would be awesome. Like Brian Panties.
If kids like that.
Yeah, but just no men.
And then, like, one of the worst ones, I said Fatal 4-way, but it's Hell in the Cell.
Yeah.
I used to see that as once in a year, maybe two.
It was a rivalry ending thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, and now they've made a pay-per-view when they just say, we'll just bunk anyone in there. Let's put R-Truth and Chavo in the Hell in the Cell. What the hell?
Wouldn't that be such a shit? But the point we're making here is rename some of the pay-per-views. If you're not going to get rid of them, rename some of them. Bring back some of the old pay-per-views that we like Backlash, Judgment Day, No Mercy, No Way Out. Pay-per-views out that really meant something, as to us hardcore WWE fans. Like NJ said, when you have a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, there's going to be a Hell in a Cell, so there's no element of surprise, and you have to end and Hell in a Cell was a great way to end the rivalry. We had Triple H, Cactus Jack, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Edge, Undertaker, Batista, loads of people, and Hell in a Cell is there to end a rivalry. And if you have to have it at one place, it's not as good a match. No, and I'm just saying now, when they started making gimmicks, I gave them a chance, like any person would. So I just die.
But as they kept on coming, they had good matches, but they weren't what I would call wrestling matches.
Yeah.
And more about what the match they're in is about. I want to see two wrestlers going up against each other. Who cares what kind of match? And just put on a good show. But now the WWE are concentrating on what the match is.
Oh, that's Skype for you. You're just getting a random call. Anyway, carry on with this.
Yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't look like they're going to get rid of them. So to be honest, I think the renaming would be better. Like they've got ones at gimmick pay-per-views that I just don't think are right for the era. Yeah, I mean the gimmick pay-per-views we're talking about, Hell in a Cell, Extreme Rules, TLC, which I don't think is that bad. Elimination Chamber. We'd definitely rename some of those. Well, with TLC, I know you're not talking about this. This is just a point of getting off. TLC, it was good for table matches, good for ladder matches, but chair matches. WWE, just please sort the gimmick pay-per-views out, please. Yeah, and so yeah, I think that's pretty much answers what we would get rid of and what we'd improve and things like that. And despite that Skype call, we'll end the video here because we pretty much answered the question. Thank you very much for the questions. They're very informative and very good, and we're very pleased you sent them in. If you have any thoughts, what do you mean thank you? They sent them in. No, thank you for sending them in. Okay, sorry, I thought you were doing something. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts on the questions and answers we've given. And it just leaves us to say thank you very much for giving us questions and stuff. And thank you very much for watching our videos, and goodbye.